Hello and welcome to this week's Trade of the Week on Monday, the 5th of February 2024. Now, on the 22nd of January, we wanted to go long the S&P 500 index, as you can see here, and we were waiting for a minor retracement lower to get into this trade, but didn't catch it because we're at a lower entry level. And we had another opportunity to go long last week when we dipped down, but again, we didn't quite hit our level. It came very close to our entry level, but we didn't hit it. And then the trend continued. But if you did manage to do so because you had an earlier entry signal than I did, you could have ridden this trade all the way up to the current record high we saw here at 4,976 on this daily financial bet, with the psychological 5,000 mark remaining in focus. So that trade, if you manage to catch it, is still ongoing and looking pretty positive. Now, last week we went long the volatility index, and we did so around 1464, I believe, just here. That is looking good so far. So with regards to trade management, what you can do is either cash in your profits in this resistance area. We are getting close to where we topped out back in December and also in January, or you can let your profits run and perhaps just move your stop up to either break even, meaning just above your entry level so that you're not risking anything with regards to your capital, or to the last reaction low, which is here at 1483, in which case you would still cash in a small profit on this trade. And this brings me to this week's trade of the week. What I would like to do is, because we've rallied so strongly in US markets and continue to make new all-time record highs, but are not seeing the same with regards to the Nikkei 225, I'm wondering whether we're starting to see the beginning of a corrective move, which does often happen, especially towards the last 2 weeks of February. So what I would like to do is to actually go against the trend in this case here, because we've got a tight stop, and go short the Nikkei 225 in anticipation of a trend line break and perhaps a retracement back towards the November highs. So this week's trade of the week is to go short the Nikkei 225 in anticipation of a reversal lower taking shape, and with a stop loss above the current record high at 37,005, and a downside target around the previous November highs around the 34,000 mark.